Hey, and here we are. We're at Phil and Amanda's house, kind of doing a remote white nerdy because we were testing out their webcam that Amanda got from her sister. And this is their Christmas tree. See how Christmassy we're being? That's wonderful. Nice Christmas tree angel on the top. This is going to be a very boring video because this is very random, but I'm going to go ahead and publish it just for the heck of it. Just to entertain anyone who feels like looking at us. But there's Phil over there.
Howdy.
Sitting on his captain's chair, as usual. Designing Ralphie from A Christmas Story as a wrestler.
Yeah, well, I was.
Well, he was earlier. And there's Amanda.
Hello.
Who's waving. And everybody, you're officially on a white and nerdy vlog now.
Oh, no.
Aren't you special?
I'm a mess.
I am too. In fact, I'm missing a couple of teeth. That's as bad as messy as you can get.
I was cleaning the house.
There you go. I won't show everybody because I'm going to actually publish this now, so I won't show everybody your messy house.
Yes,
But I can do it really fast, and they'll never be able to see it.
Explain, we just got back from a trip, and so everything got brought in and dumped in the floor.
Don't look at me. Look at the camera.
Oh.
How was your trip? There. See, we got something to vlog about.
It was good. We went down to my parents' house, and we had our family Christmas with the whole family. So it was a good trip. Family Christmas was fun. Philip's mom went with us. So
Well, she went with you?
she did. She got
my
introduced to liberal. So
They're corrupting Shirley. They're introducing her to liberals. Oh, wait, no, wait, Liberal Missouri.
Liberal Missouri, yes. Little tiny town. If you never had a reason to be there, you wouldn't know it existed.
Frightening. Uh-oh, cops, they're after you.
Philip can tell you more about our trip.
But I won't.
Because Amanda wants to go and clean up the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there was an awkward silence all of a sudden. It was... That sounds... Yeah, turn a light on yourself. Oh, my goodness. You have this glowing light over your head. That made your face kind of go black, though, because you're backlit now.
I always told you I was black persuasion. There you go.
Oh, he's about broke it. That would have been some awesome internet viral video footage right there. Yes.
Well, the first time I broke a light like that. The first time I went to, our second time I went to Seth's grandmother's house. I didn't get to go there very often when I first started going to each other's houses. And the first time I went to his grandmother's house, we broke one of her favorite decorations. It looked like a swan. That was the first time that we went over there. The second time, we go down to play in her basement. I sat back in her chair and busted her light that she had behind the chair.
Oh.
No, that was the third time. The second time I broke the chair. We didn't tell her. The third time I sat in that chair and it flew back and busted the light because of the broken chair that we didn't tell her we broke the second visit. We're a little terrorists, but the truth is it was just that we were so excited every time we see each other, we get excited and break everything.
Remind me to be careful next time I have both you and Seth over at the apartment at the same time.
We calmed down a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah, certainly not that much. I can vouch for that. So since we're kind of also doing some Christmas stuff, and who wants to share a good Christmas memory?
Well, Christmas memories. Probably our best Christmas memory was the first year Philip and I were married, back in 2008. Philip decided he was going to give me a good Christmas and went way overboard. Spent way too much money, but it was a lot of fun. And we got to spend Christmas Day with his parents. Of course, Fred was still there, so that was pretty awesome. And so that makes it hard this year. Speaking of Christmas, I can show you what you're getting for Christmas since you're here.
Oh my, I'm going to have Christmas ruined already.
Yes.
Secret. Well, that's all right. I already know why. I picked out my own thing yesterday. We got some, we'll just say, inexpensive things yesterday. Oh, cool! Yay! It even does it have the whole recipe even? So we could make some more ourselves.
Well, not the whole recipe, but I can give it to you.
Oh. And hopefully you made it with Splenda. You didn't.
I told you, don't try to kill my friend.
She's trying to kill me. Oh my goodness, and a card. Now, should we just take this with us now today?
Yeah.
Or, okay, because I was thinking we could wait.
We'll probably
Look how nicely written that is.
But in case you go ahead and have it.
Actually,
Okay, well, cool.
Don't worry about it. Go ahead. I have another little bitty something I'm getting for Jeremy.
I didn't have the Splenda.
I can do some really trippy things with this.
I wasn't sure how to convert the Splenda for the cookie in a jar mix. So, not having ever done them before.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times it's pretty simple. I mean, you probably could go online or something.
Yeah, if I give you the whole recipe.
Sometimes you have to put a little more Splenda in, don't you, to make it a little.
Actually, sometimes a little less. Splenda's kind of sometimes because it's really got some potent.
Bread and stuff. Sometimes you have to do more.
Yeah.
And depending on what you're making, I guess.
It can be tricky.
Yeah.
That's the reason I wasn't really sure on how to do that, but I can give you the full recipe and you can make them again sometime to convert it.
And adapt it and everything. And these are cookies or brownies?
It doesn't have that much sugar, just chocolate chips in it.
Well, thank you. No.
So.
Was it cookies or brownies?
Goodies.
Cookies.
Look at all the chocolate chips and stuff in there.
Cookies in a jar.
Cookies in a jar. Good way for Jeremy to commit diabetic suicide.
Don't need too many of them.
Yeah, I don't need.
Well, I'm pretty good at regulating myself when I have sweets in the house, but that gets me into trouble because we'll have sweets in the house, and I'll eat maybe one a day, maybe, and Heather will want 1 or 2 a day, and then she'll complain, I ate all this water and sweet teas because I end up eating them all, and we'll have stuff.
This year, because for me, Christmas just isn't quite Christmas unless I go crazy with the sweets. But this year, I've been having to say no to most of it, and to almost all of it. And it's been hard. It's hard to say no.
Have you seen this?
I saw this the other day and I was thinking, I wonder if Phil and Amanda have seen this. This is awesome.
Oh, yes, Phil bought it. It's kind of funny because it's up here. It says only at Toys R Us, and he bought it at Target.
I think Toys R Us is where we actually saw that. We went wandering around Toys R Us.
You have to come over sometime and play that.
Yes. Well, I'm over here now. Heck,
of course I bought
Heather will
it.
be calling. Oh, you mean we need more than 4? Because Heather might. Well, Heather's got work she's supposed to do, but I don't know.
Have at least 4. So.
When I bought it at Target, the first couple times I saw it at Target that with that on there, and then I went back and I think they realized and they removed that little sticker.
Yeah. It's just funny because it says only at Toys R Us.
Everybody's singing, think of a wonderful fun, yay, happy little fun.
Woo!
You guys have my peanut butter.
Yes.
I'm glad you said peanut butter because it almost went. I was afraid he was going to say something else, and I was like, no, Phil!
Wally's favorite cartoon is Peter Pan. He loves Peter Pan and
and
Captain Hook.
that's my favorite fairy tale as well. So therefore, he and his Uncle Philip think a lot alike. Of course, that's not saying much for me. Thinking like a 2.5.
Thinking like a 2.5-year-old.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a frightening thing to think about, a 2.5-year-old that's becoming to think like you. And oh, poor Debbie, she's gonna have another Philip on her hands.
He likes Hulk Hogan as well.
She had to grow up with you once, and now she's got a child that's gonna act just like you.
He loves Mickey and Hulk Hogan and Peter Pan and all this stuff I love. Superman. And awesome. The kid's got great taste.
Well, yeah, you being a babysitter has not had any influence on that child at all. Not whatsoever. Of course not.
Here's something I should share with you too. Kat makes the most awesome gingerbread.
Yes,
she always gives us a couple loaves, so I should give you guys some of it.
Ooh, yay.
Because it's really good, and it'll be hard for us to eat all that before it goes bad.
Yeah.
She gave us the same amount she gives everybody else, and they all have families with tons of kids. By the way, for your white nerdy folks, here's some exciting news. I've got a niece that's going to be here in just a few days, probably. My sister-in-law Christy's pregnant.
Yay.
So we're going to have a new baby. Sarah Kathleen is going to be her name. And then I found out my sister Amber's pregnant again.
My goodness.
Baby number 3.
What did you tell one yet?
So, her due date will be in August, July 8th, I believe, which is the day before Audrey's birthday, her first daughter. And so she's 10 weeks already.
My goodness.
A quarter of the way through her pregnancy.
And they're all aiming to have like huge families, right?
Well, yeah. Well, Rudy and Angie only have 1. Heather's 12. And so they probably won't ever have any more. And then Zach and Bobby have 2 right now. Amber and Patrick, this will be their 3rd. And Buddy and Christy have, when Sarah's born, it'll be their 3rd. And then, I guess that's all. Me and Cody, so, yeah.
So see, if I never have any children, at least I'll know the Earth is well overpopulated. Everybody else is having tons of kids. Okay. Except us. But that's okay. Well, alright, I better sign this off because really we're just babbling on and whatever. But yeah, so this was a webcam test, so it's completely unedited and wobbly camera. And look, Cloverfield. Okay. Blair Witch. Okay, never mind. But yeah, so this is signing off. I've had 3 days in a row that I've actually posted something. Isn't that a new record?